Good morning. Welcome to Story Time. I'm Miss Marie, and we're right here at the Warren County-Vicksburg Public Library. We are so glad that you are able to join us. It's awfully warm outside, but I do hope you're getting outside and getting a little sunshine. I've got a song. It's just a song I haven't done in a very, very long time. Here and here. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. I haven't done that in a long time. Let's do it one more time. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. I just love little songs. Dig a hole in the dirt, dirt, dirt. Drop a seed in the dirt, dirt, dirt. Cover the ground with the dirt, dirt, dirt. I grew some beans in the dirt, dirt, dirt. Oh my goodness. And let's see. Dig, dig, dig the dirt. Drop a seed right in. Cover it, water it, give it some sun. Our garden will begin. I think I sang that other one wrong. I'll have to go back and look. I'll bet you somebody out there will tell me what I did wrong. In the meantime, she's laughing at me. I know I did it wrong.
I know who's going to tell us too.
I did too. Okay, we have two books today about animals. The first one is Animals in the Summer. Look at that pretty baby. That's a pretty little bunny. It's Maddie Spalding, and it is a Child's World Press, and they just do some of the most wonderful books. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, talking about how hot it is outside, you think about animals. What do they do when they get hot? Well, for one thing, a lot of them shed. Another thing they do is they go find some dirt and they'll lay down in the dirt. You've probably seen, oh, I don't know, dogs, elephants. They wallow in the dirt. Horses. They will also find some shade. Sometimes they'll go into the water, like hippos and alligators stay in the water all the time, so that doesn't count. But they have to stay cool. We've talked about how they cannot go to Walmart and buy a coat to keep warm, but we haven't talked about the fact that they've got to find ways to stay cool, and their bodies do some of that. They will pant and they'll shed their fur. And there's some other things about animals and the way they can keep cool. So let's look at this book. Keeping Cool. It's summertime. The rabbit rests down in the ground in a burrow. The shade keeps the rabbit cool. Now, this rabbit looks like maybe it's got a little hole kind of wallowed out like I was talking about. But boys and girls, under the ground, it always stays about 60 degrees. So when it's 90 degrees outside, you go a few feet underground, maybe not even a foot, and it's cooler. How about that? A turtle warms itself on a rock, and then it slides into a pond because it's got to cool off. Now, for those of you that are doing SLP, we have a turtle craft. You might want to come and pick it up next week. I think it's so interesting the way turtles have got all those stripes and colors, and it's neat. The summer is hot. Animals do not need as much fur, and they shed their fur to keep cool. When I pet my kitty right now, I come home out with a whole handful of fur. It's pretty bad, but it's pretty hot. Finding food can be a really, really easy thing to do for animals in the summer. The flowers bloom. This is a hummingbird, and it drinks nectar from the flowers. Now, nectar is a kind of like a syrup. Yep. And hummingbirds are so pretty. And oh, they're everywhere right now. Oh, look. Plants grow in the summer. Deer can eat the plants, and they find plenty of food. We've talked about how it's hard for them to find food in the winter, but summertime it's easy. Look how pretty that deer is. Grizzly bears eat fish. Look at it. I imagine it cools the bear off to be in that water, and if that's where I think it is, up in maybe the mountains or even further up in Alaska. Yep. They also eat seeds and berries. And there's lots of berries in the summertime. Bees collect nectar. They don't just drink it like the hummingbird. They collect it from the flowers, and then they take it back to the hive where it gets turned into what? Honey. That's right. What a pretty flower. Now, did you know that some animals' coats change color in the seasons? Did you know that? Arctic foxes turn brown in the summer. It helps them sneak up on their dinner. In the wintertime, they're white, so they can camouflage, blend into the snow. How about that? I mean, that's a difference, isn't it? Some rabbits, also called hares, not hare, H-A-I-R, but H-A-R-E, they turn brown, and that helps them hide. It's a camouflage. They can hide from the predators. A fox would be a predator. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Boys and girls, we might have to make us a pom-pom hummingbird. We might have to do that. That'll be a fun thing to do. Animals in the summer. Okay? Give it a round of applause. I've got one more. This one, we didn't do animals at the zoo. We did jungle and we did woods. And we're doing pets next week. We did farm and we're going to do birds. Might have to do that pom-pom hummingbird. How about that? But we didn't do zoo. Tales and Tales. I think we should read this book about the zoo. Now, this is a board book, boys and girls, and it's kind of little. So we're going to pull the camera up kind of close. But you're also going to have to notice this is what we call a touch and feel book. There's some things in it for you to notice. Okay, so we're in the right place. The big cat lioness has a roar that's loud and scary. Her claws are super sharp, and her coat is very hairy. Can you see that, boys and girls? The scaly green lizard eats his lunch on the run, snapping up some flies in the hot desert sun. Can you see that, boys and girls? Look at that. They actually made it kind of shiny. Lizards are very interesting animals. Very. Oh, look. The sleepy-eyed panda loves to munch and chew. He likes nothing better than his favorite snack, a good piece of bamboo. Yep, there he is. Look how soft the ears are. The big, wrinkly elephant stomps with heavy feet. Her long, bendy trunk helps her drink and eat. Now, right here, boys and girls, they've got something that's kind of like what elephant skin would be like. Elephants are another animal I think we mentioned that roll in the dirt to keep cool. Yep. And there's different kinds of elephants. And you can tell how they're different by their ears. We'll have to do a thing on that. The speedy striped zebra is nimble on his hooves. See a black and white flash as across the plain he moves. And no two zebras have the same stripe pattern. Just like no two people have the same fingerprints. And no two giraffes have the same pattern in their fur. How about that? So animals are just a fun thing to learn about, boys and girls. Get outside while it's cool. Get some sunshine. Soak up that vitamin D. Give us a call. Come see us. Check out the videos. And come pick up your crafts, those of you that have signed up for SLP, because we got them. And we'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.